Welcome back everybody. So in this lecture we'll be talking about the tags. What are the tags in HTML and how we can apply them. We just learned how we can apply a tag by adding the BR tag. You just learned about it, but this is not the end and this is even not the starting, by the way. I'm just gonna actually talk about the tags. Let's just suppose I just want to make this, okay, we have the line break here, but I just want to make this one as heading, a real heading. So what I just have to do, I need to go to the browser, to the code editor back in here, right before the heading. You just want to make the thing heading. Right before that word or that sentence, just put the H. This is not a complete one, but I'm just guiding you a basic thing, then we'll be talking about it later. Okay, the H space here. Now heading starts from H. That means ultimately HTML is pretty easy thing to learn, that if you just want to make a heading, you can have the H keyword here. Then you can just use the H keyword and you will have the heading. It won't work for now, but I'm just guiding you about, I'm just telling you it won't work because I don't want you to save it and test it before I just complete what I'm just telling you. So by the way, H is for heading. In the same way, if you just want to start the paragraph, you have to use the P keyword. The P is for per paragraph. It's the element of the tag. So come to there. Let's just talk about it. What is the H? Or the second important question is, we can have multiple level of headings, a main heading, a kind of subheading, a kind of more than subheading. So different kind of headings we can have. So what about different headings and how we'll be using different kind of headings using the tag. So the H1 is the high level heading, the top level heading, the real big one. Okay, cool. Save it, go to the browser. We just added the heading H1 and I'm just going there and I'm just refreshing that, and now you can see that, whoa, it's a heading now. But why all these things are heading? Now the concept of starting tag and the ending tag, it starts from here, right here. This is a starting tag, but did we mention that where we just want to end the heading? One important thing, we just need to know that the line break we added there, like this one, there's a line break I added. This won't work, and this is nothing according to the coding. In coding language, if you just want to add the line break, specifically for now, I'm just talking about the HTML. If you just want to add the line break, you have to use the BR. You just cannot add the line break by pressing an enter. For adding the line break, you have to use the BR tag. Means everything you just want to do in a browser, any web page, you just have to do it with the tag or different kind of HTML features. We'll be talking about them later on. So there is a BR I've added. Okay, and because of the this BR, we have a line break there. That's a cool thing, but the other thing is how we can make it end. So where you just want to end the heading, I just want to end the heading there. I'm adding the ending tag. Okay, what can be the ending tag of for the H1? Same H1, but one thing, remember, one thing is still necessary, is the slash. Starting tag and ending tags are almost same, but the only change between them, the only difference between them is any ending tag, we have to use the line, we have to use the slash right before the content, the element of the ending tag. So this is the starting tag, this is the ending tag, and this is why this is the ending tag, because it has the slash. And now save it. Now go to the browser back and refresh the page, and now you can see that it's the introduction and it's cool, it's big, it's looking like the heading, and this one now small. Okay, well, the second thing is the documentation. HTML very prefers, actually the programming recommends us to do the documentation on each and every step. What is the documentation? Mean clean coding, dry coding. Drying means don't repeat yourself. Dry coding means don't repeat yourself. This is a very basic thing in programming, that you should not repeat yourself a lot of time. So get back to work. So here we are learning to become a complete web developer with serverless technologies. We have to use the P. However, there was not much necessary to use the P tag, because once we just go to the browser, we refresh that, you can see that no big change here, just a simple some kind of a spacing added, top spacing, so which is called top margin top. We'll be talking about that later on, but that's not a big thing. But why we use the p tag? Because I just want to make things documented. First of all, why it is important. I'm just going to delete the BR, but I'm just going to guide you why I'm deleting and why it's not necessary now. So first, talk about the p tag. It was good without the p tag, but I added this because next time, okay, it's looking cool in a browser, it's looking cool for our viewers of the web page, but when we just visit the browser, the code next time, when we just try to edit the code, we should know from where the paragraph is starting, from where it's getting ended. So means however we are getting the result, we should follow the rule, we should make things documented. Okay, cool. Next step, the BR. What is a BR? Where is the ending tag of the BR? First of all, if I delete that, the BR, it's not necessary there anymore. I'm just going there and refreshing. You can see that the line break was now not right after the introduction, but right after the next line of the introduction. So we are having some kind of extra space, which was not necessary. But why we now do not need the BR tag? Because we're using the HTML. Oh, sorry, H1 tag. There are two kind of tags, two major kind of tags there: inline level or block level. The block level tags like H1 and BR and P, both are the block level text. Mean the tags, if you just put anything right after the P, it will be on the next line when you just refresh the browser. Okay, you have to refresh the browser to see the latest updates. So I just refreshed that, and there was a ASD. And in the same way, if you just add anything before the P tag, and that will be absolutely on the next line. Refresh that again. Now you can see that ASD is before that one, so it's working in a cool way. There I'm adding some text, and ultimately it will be in the next line because H1 is also a block level element. So refresh that, and there you can see that it's in the next line ultimately. And this ASD was not block level, so this and this merged into a single line. Okay, cool. So now we do not need the BR tag, but we have to talk about the BR tag, because that's an important thing, and we'll be using this. Oh, okay. I'm going to use that right now to guide you. What if you just don't want to change the paragraph, but you just want to add the line break inside a paragraph? So like you just want to add the BR here, the line break here, so you can still add this like this way, and go to the browser back and refresh the page. So now you can see that there is a break right after the web developer, and then with serverless technologies. So go there, you can see that there is a BR. That means it's actually working super cool. Okay, now need to talk about the why it doesn't have the ending tag. Just go to the browser. Do you really think it needs the ending? Once it's done line breaking, so it's done line breaking, it doesn't need the ending tag, so it doesn't have the ending tag. So this is the third kind of the tag, the empty tags. Okay, so I think now concept is getting cleared. Just suppose there is another tag. I'm gonna guide you, the HR. And what is the HR? HR means go to the browser and refresh that. You can see that the horizontal rule, there is a rule I got here, the horizontal rule. That means a line, we can add this line anywhere. We can add the line between the paragraph, within a paragraph, or after the paragraph, or right after the heading, or etc, or before the heading. But do you think the line, the HR, the horizontal rule needs the ending tag? No, because the rule automatically will end it once the screen ended. You can see that there at the very edge of the browser, of the body, we just got it ended. What is a body? We didn't talk about it. All the white area is a body. We'll be talking about this later on once we start talking about the structure of the HTML. So there we can see that it's getting ended right after here. So that's a cool thing we have here. It doesn't need the ending tag because it's not going to the next line. It's not making another line because we've added a single line. So these kind of tags doesn't need the ending tag because they are empty tags. Still, there are multiple tags we'll be using, which are the empty tags like img, the image tag, the tag which actually can place the image in a screen is also an empty tag, but we'll be talking about that later on. So goodbye and stay tuned and do what I just did here. So you will make sure that you're just learning in a right path, in a right way, in a right time. Goodbye.